Welcome to Shit Stays Right, episode 16, season 2. So in this episode of Fate Stay Night, what we mainly got was exposition with a little bit of fighting being started towards the end, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It seemed as if it did a really good job setting up, kind of showing the chemistry with Shiro and Ren. So I'm not going to go too in-depth with everything. There were a couple of things that I was just like, really though? Like, when Shiro and Ren were having that interaction, like, after the scene went on, it was fine. Like, after Lancer had said that, like, he wasn't there to hurt them, I didn't have a problem with the interaction. But my problem with the interaction originally was that if you're about to fight, you shouldn't be arguing like this. I'm not sure if that was the intended purpose of the scene, to, like, make people think like that, and if it wasn't, then, they fucked up, but overall, that scene was just kind of like, what? Same thing with Shiro, when he was talking to Lancer, and he was like, oh, we can go through this plan, as long as you don't lay a hand on Ren, and I was like, who the fuck said he was gonna lay a hand on Ren? Why would that be important right now? You're about to go face Caster, Archer, and the fucking teacher. I mean, like, shit, that's not important at all. Just stuff like that, though, is just kind of like, why implement that now when you can kind of do that in a later fashion? They ripped her heart out, yay! But it wasn't like it was in the movie when it was super over dramatic and blood was spurting everywhere, and that made no sense. But it was cool to watch. I like things that don't make sense. Don't judge me. I have a question about Gilgamesh. So this isn't like this is just me kind of being curious. So if Ryder is dead, does that make Gilgamesh the new Ryder? Because, like, I'm just curious on what class Gilgamesh is. Because, like, the only one that would technically be left is Ryder, right? If that's the case, he doesn't seem like any of the other Riders. Like, all of the other Riders tended to have something to ride on. Or at least the one from Fate Zero did. Not sure about this one. This one was just the one with the chain, I think. So, yeah, not really sure how to feel about that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what technically makes a Rider class Rider. I mean, like, because every other class tends to kind of be set in stone. Like, Saber has to have a sword. Assassins have to be kind of sneaky, or stay in, like, a place. They need to be secretive. Casters tend to be magicians. Fucking, what else? Lancers always have lances. Archers tend to throw something at people. So, I mean, would that mean you'd have two archers, or where would Gilgamesh fit in this? I don't know. Just curious. Someone answer that in the comments below if you actually have the answer. Congratulations. Today we actually got explanation on what the visual novel players have been fucking nailing into my brain since day one. That Shiro is a broken male, and blah blah blah, all that. Yeah, we finally got it in this episode, so I am proud of that. You guys finally don't have to nail that into my skull, so that's cool. I was just like, if we're going, I mean, like, the problem with me originally, the problem that I had with this series was mainly the fan base, and it was like, not like the fan base was affecting my rating, but it was just like, the fan base was trying to defend the show with, like, visual novel stuff, but I'm like, the visual novel stuff has been cut out of the anime adaptation, so you can't defend the anime adaptation with the visual novel, so, yeah. But now, since they've kind of explained all of this, I'm actually very satisfied, so yeah, there you go. There goes one of my complaints for the series, Night. 1338, Lancer said exactly what I wanted to say about, like, that entire Ren-Shiro thing. When Shiro was like, ha, we're in a war and you're talking about love. I was like, yep, that's exactly how I feel, Lancer. 1758 was that scene where everything was, like, raining down and they were under, like, I don't even know what you would call that. I wouldn't say, would it be a canopy, maybe? I don't fucking know. Whatever it was, looked great. 10, I think it might have been. Yeah. There was some really great lighting. It was when Shiro was under the thing, and they showed the lights on his face. Really cool. It seemed like kind of like a magic bullet effect. Like, it's one of the, which is one of those, like, not layers. What would you call it? Filter. I guess you would call it a filter. Or overlay that you put on, like, something like Adobe Premiere or something like that. It looked like one of those, but it did look really cool. 2110, there was a nice FOV effect, leading off to the fight, and that was the end of the episode. So overall, I don't think it was bad. I think it was pretty good. I thought it was, like, good because it kind of just summed up stuff in terms of exposition. That's what I was going to say. Exposition that I wanted to, that we all needed to know. People that didn't play the visual novel needed to know. But yeah, there you go. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.
Deuces.
And answer my questions. I'm not irrelevant. Ignore me and it's a hate crime. Bye-bye.